All right, Roger Bonds. How's it going?
That's blessed, man. Each and every day, man. It's going good.
That's what's up, man. So, for people who might not know, I think everybody kind of knows who you are, but for the people who don't know, you know what I'm saying, can you kind of give them a little bit of history on your relationship and your history with Diddy? How did you become his bodyguard and how did all that take place?
It took place when I came home. I came home in 2000, and I was actually bodyguarding Loon. I had been, but that's another bad boy artist. I had been bodyguarding him for a couple of years, and a real close friend of mine was one of Diddy's security. But I used to always drop him off at work every day. And what happened was when Wolf had stopped working with Puff, they had like an opening there. They was trying to find somebody that they could find that people respected to move into that lane. And his head of security asked my man one day, "Yo, I be seeing homeboy to drop you off every day. I see him holding down Loon and everything. Yo, what's the story? What's up with him? See if he want to come down." So one day I dropped my man down and me and him had a conversation. And I actually became his driver. So I wasn't with Puff. I was his head of security driver for about 3 years. And throughout them 3 years that I was his head of security driver, me and him would start having conversations. Me and him would start talking, and he got comfortable with me being around.
Okay, now, when did you actually make that, leap from just a driver to somebody more important in his security?
2006. 2006, his head of security came to me and said, "Yo, you ready to get on the books?" And it was only like two or three people that could do that at that time. It was 50 Cent, Jay-Z, and Puff, who could actually give you the health insurance, give you the on the books, give you a check, pay taxes. Everybody else was kind of like sporadic. If they got a show, they would have security. But those were the only three guys that could give you an everyday job. So that's what I started doing in 2006.
Was there any situation or anything that happened that made him want to bump you up to it?
Well, it was just about him feeling more comfortable with me, but it was a situation between Jay Z and R. Kelly. If you remember back then, they had the Best of Both Worlds tour, and R. Kelly had dropped the mic because that's when he had allegations with the young girls and everything else. And he said he seen somebody in the crowd in Madison Square Garden flash a gun at him. So he just dropped the mic and said that he couldn't perform no longer. And Puff just happened to be in the crowd watching the show.
Was Jay-Z on stage with R. Kelly when this happened?
Nah, he wasn't on. He was backstage waiting to go on. So the way they did their show is one went on for a little while, then one went on for a little while, then one went on back and forth, and then at the end of the show, they both would do their songs together that they had together. So this was when R. Kelly first got on the stage, and he just dropped the mic. And Puff said, "Yo," he looked at me, he said, "Yo, is that real?" I said, "Man, I guess so." And the lights went out in Madison Square Garden. All the lights went out. It was pitch black. And Puff Diddy just ran to the back of the stage, and the security moved and let him in the back. And Jay-Z was like, "Yo, what I do?" He was like, "Yo, man, don't worry, we gonna get it together." Ja Rule was actually there, but he was there to do a song that he had with R. Kelly. But Ja Rule said, "Yo, forget that, man. This is New York. I'm rocking with you." Mary J. Blige was there. There was a lot of people from New York there that just formed Voltron and said, "Yo, we gonna finish this show. We gonna rock it out." And R. Kelly and them tried to get back on stage after like 20 minutes. I mean, they security had guns out, everything. And they was trying to get back on stage. And if you know Jay-Z, little man Tata, he was standing backstage and he was like, "Yo, they not getting back up here." And he had some mace and he sprayed the mace. And I grabbed Puff and threw him behind me. And then we started beefing with the other cats. There was a few hands that was thrown. And then I took Tata up out of there and I put him in the cab when we got out. And Jay-Z was like, yo, who your man Ty talking about? And he was like, yo, that's my man Bonds, da 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 da. So he said, yo, bring him to 4040 so we could get through. And then Puff was excited because we had some regular police and some federal people that was working with Puff on security too. And Puff said, yo, man, the way you was moving, man, I need you with me all the time. So from that day on, we became like everyday working with him every morning. From like the morning that he woke up, he would give call time to the time that it was time to go to bed.
Who all did Tata spray with the mace? Was it just R. Kelly or was it other people?
Nah, it wasn't R. Kelly. It was just people that was, and he had a big entourage. So it wasn't actually R. Kelly. It was somebody from his entourage that was trying to get on the stage. But they got to get on the stage from the back. And Tata was just standing there, like I told you. Diddy was standing there. They was talking to Jay, and then Jay went back on the stage to perform. But as he's performing, I guess R. Kelly felt like, yo, man, I got to get back on the stage and explain to people what happened. But Tata wasn't going for it because he don't got no idea what they coming back on the stage for. You know what I'm saying? They was rolling deep. It had to be at least 30, 40, 50 of them. You know what I'm saying? And they was rolling deep.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.